everybody! Yes! It finally happened. I finally came back. Welcome to Scribbles with Chris Ryniak, the aforementioned Chris Ryniak here. It's been a while, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. We are on episode 33 now. And, yeah, it's been, 2 weeks now? I feel super bad. But we're all here together, and you guys came back. Thank you so much. And I'm going to do this one for you guys because you can complain all day that I was gone. So, thank you, Kirby, for the subscription. Subscriptions is something I'm going to talk about today, actually. No, you never did really leave, and I appreciate that you guys are still here. Well, Kevin did lose his pumpkin bucket because it's no longer Halloween. And Red Jar of Jam coming right in with the cupcakes, and for some reason they are not showing up. Give me 1 second here. I have to fix Streamlabs. See, I leave and everything's broken. Give me 1 second. Thank you, though, Red Jar of Jam, as always. Let me fix this. Hopefully you guys caught us on the Vampy Bit Me stream. I know some of you were there. Let me test this really quick. Fixing things live. All right, let's see. And Amanda is over there. Okay, there's a test. Hopefully the rest of them start coming through. Oh no! Oh no, Britt, your mom thought I stopped. No, I didn't stop. I am back. Hopefully I fixed the Streamlabs. It should be working now, the bit jar there. So, pretty soon, I didn't have time right now, but we're going to change things up. You know, we've already seen this guy. I used him to test my camera. So, this was today's drawing. Yes, that show was chaos. The microphone was a little hot. Gain was a little high.
Their gain was up a little high.
Yeah.
Oh, hi everybody. Sorry.
Yeah, Amanda says hi.
Sorry, my brain.
Here, she's over there. But yeah, I was just busy, Britt's mom. But I'm back for a couple of weeks. Everybody says hi. We are leaving again. We won't have a stream on Thanksgiving, but maybe I'll do one the day before, maybe. And then we are leaving again the following Tuesday. So we'll have the Monday, the 7th. Something like that. I don't know. We're going to do it.
More like 9th. I don't think it takes 3 days to get to Japan.
I don't know. My brain, it's so fried. But we're back. We had a very successful decon. Unfortunately for everybody that wasn't there, we sold out of all of the hand-painted editions and one-off pieces. So sorry for everybody, but we are going to start making more stuff to sell online. So that's good news. What else? We learned a lot about Twitch, actually, so there's going to be some improvements coming to the Twitch channel. What else? PatreCon was really cool. We got to see some really great creators and learn some more stuff about what? YouTubing? Twitching. Our business. We need to grow our business, which is we knew we needed to do anyway. And what else? I forget. There was so much.
Sorry, guys. We are fried.
So much. We're super fried. So right now we are in the throes of finishing up all the branding for our show in Japan, which is called Curious Forest, as you guys probably already know. And the Japanese interpretation is Fushigi no Mori. So the branding is coming along really nicely, but we had to do it super fast, so we're kind of scrambling right now to finish all that up. And I think that's it right now. I will just start drawing. Oh, so I got some new tools while I was in California, and I'll show you guys those. I just bumped the camera probably. Okay, so I got a new pencil. So the pencils I was using before were these Twist Erase pencils, which are great, but you guys know I always break my leads. So I was looking for a 0.9 millimeter lead that was soft enough, but I wasn't able to find one. So I use a 0.5, but in 0.9 they don't make 4B lead. But I found this other pencil, which I've used these before. This is basically a drafting pencil. It's a 2 millimeter lead. So I'll show you. That's how thick the lead is actually. So it's pretty thick, but you have to sharpen it, which is kind of a pain and can be kind of messy. But you have a special sharpener for this type of lead, and I'm looking for my other pencil so I could show you guys how to sharpen this thing, because it's pretty crazy, but I can't find it. I'm making all kinds of noise. Hold on 1 second.
I haven't seen it.
I guess I just lost it. My red pencil.
No, it's around. I just don't know where it is.
I swear I just saw it 2 seconds ago. Anyway, you guys will see me sharpen it. You use one of these awesome old school drum sharpeners. And I'll show you guys later as my pencil gets dull. But you don't have to sharpen it, but that's hilarious. Red Jar Jam is streaming as he's watching our stream. Oh, you're competing. I see that. But I got this awesome Mono Zero eraser. And the reason why that's awesome, I don't know what is going on, Red Jar Jam. It seems like the bits just are not working. Huh.
Oh no.
Yeah, I tried fixing it. I can't.
Save your bits.
Save your bits. Save your bits. But I appreciate it. So, but this eraser's rad because it like advances, and it's really skinny, and I can get into the details with it. Whereas the round one, it was just a big round fat thing. So, and thank you for the hosting, Hannah Mayhem. I do not know why any of the alerts are not showing up. So, sorry.
I'm hosting you too.
Oh,
Just
thank
so
you.
you know.
I can't. My alerts just aren't working. So, guys, guess what? No alerts are working tonight. Yay! Here, we'll do this for no alerts. But anyway, new eraser, new pencil, and it's Kaiju Thursday, which I think I'm just gonna start calling it the Kaiju Show or something. Guys, maybe we need to workshop that one over in the Facebook group. But I did want to say a special, super awesome thank you to Teresa Hawkins, to the Critter Crew for all coming by the booth and for conspiring to bring us candy. That was very, very, very nice of you, and we ate it very quickly. Wanted to super special thanks to Derek and Lisa for helping all of you guys out. You guys get one of these. And Ethan, as always, for coming out and supporting and being awesome and coming out and hanging out for dinner and all that stuff. So, and for every one of the Critter Crew who came to the booth, thank you. It was awesome seeing the shirts out there. So, we had a good time. But we are ready to be done with this show and that and the next show and take a break for a little while. So, oh yes, and shout out to Spencer for bringing us literally the best granola I've ever had in my life.
You may not know this, but Spencer makes the best granola.
Yes, he does. He does. And I keep telling him he just needs to become a granola seller because it's amazing granola.
It's like sweet,
I know
and salty.
it sounds weird to say like it's awesome granola, but I think it's kind of like it's sort of in a league of its own.
It's got dried sour cherries
and
in
pistachios. If you have a nut allergy, it'll probably kill you, but
really
it's
good.
delicious. So, so we had fun, and it's one of those things that we gripe about how hard it is and stuff. And we definitely need to make some changes. We spend a lot of money shipping all of our stuff out there, and then we spend a lot of money shipping stuff back, and the stuff that we ship back is not stuff that we can sell. It's usually our
It's
displays
booth
and booth
decorations.
decorations. So we're gonna change some of that for future shows. So yeah. So wait, let me read the chat here. Decon was the best time. I highly recommend anyone go in the future as long as Chris and Amanda attend. Oh, thank you. That's the caveat that you and I have to be there. But next year it is going to be in Anaheim, which, honestly, a lot of people ask me what I thought about it, and I guess the more and more I thought about it, the more I thought I can't really make a distinction about it because I haven't done it yet. I think I have like sort of a predetermined thought about it because I've been to a convention in Anaheim, and the only thing I can say about it is the Anaheim Convention Center is really nice, except it's in Anaheim. So that if you like Disney, go to Disney. But if you're there for Decon, I don't know.
It's also not the fault of the convention organizers.
No.
Because they couldn't get in.
Because of Dancing with the Stars.
So it's not like...
Thanks, Muggles.
It's not like it was just a random choice on their part.
Yeah. But, and also 5 Points is moving, too. So,
yeah.
But that's actually good news for us, so.
This is moving off of Manhattan.
Yeah. Kesha says, I think if it's in Anaheim, it's more probable that I could attend and then promptly go to Disneyland.
There you go.
Easy Efro says, would you have to make more if it was 3 days?
Yes.
I think that yes. And here's a really tough thing. A lot of people came up to us and asked, like, did you save anything for Sunday? And the one year that we did that, we ended up shipping stuff back because Sunday is really, really slow. So we decided we weren't going to leave money on the table anymore and just sell everything. And that our line was pretty crazy in the morning. I couldn't see the end of it. Red Jar Jam 5 Points is moving to Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Convention Center. But it looks pretty cool. But you guys that were in line, if any of you are here, in the morning, I could not see the end of the line. How many people do you think were in line? I could only see like the first maybe 15 people. So just give me a ballpark. Oh yeah, Brooklyn Expo Center. Yes, that is a major difference, Amanda. We will not be doing...
Never again. Never forget.
We will not be doing a gallery show next year in Japan. And Decon directly after. Or directly before. So, okay, longest I would say was 30 people. That's a lot of people.
It took us a while to get through 30 people.
Yeah. But if it was 30 consistently, I mean that people were getting out of line, and then we were checking them out and more people were getting in line. So, yeah, the line was pretty long, and we sold out of all the editions. I sold out of mine in about an hour and a half. So if the convention is 3 days long, I don't think that, the demand is so high that I need to make, 5 times more what I make. But it's definitely something that I need to reevaluate what I bring and how much of what I bring. But we also, so you guys probably saw the stack of Thimblesome Hollow toys that we went through. Final count was 16 cases,
Nice.
which
almost 2 cartons.
is almost 2 cartons, and that's for a toy line that's been out for 3 years. I'm surprised and super grateful that people were still so into it. And we're hoping that by the next convention, which is in June, 5 Points Festival, that we will have the next series finished. We're hoping. Fingers crossed. We're working hard, trying to get it done. So, yeah, that's the hope. Yes, need Thimblesome Hollow 2. But we just talked to our resident caster today, and we've sort of primed him for the insanity that's about to be bestowed upon him for 2018. Because we're ramping up. We got some ideas. We talked to some of you guys at Decon about some ideas that you had. But yeah, we're definitely going to be making some changes in terms of making things more accessible for you, making it a little less exclusive, I guess. We're going to be shifting some stuff off of Patreon, but we will definitely figure out. We'll figure this out, and it'll be easier for you guys to get stuff. Spencer says, I wonder if it would help to have a sign to explain that you could trade for open ones or buy outright, because it seems like a lot of casual collectors don't know about that. Actually, that's a really good point, to have, like, a sign up. Mandy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm reading about networks. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. That sounds fascinating.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to make you able to use Ethernet and Wi-Fi at the same time, and I can do it.
Oh, okay.
See, it's helpful.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Now I'm back. I'm back.
No, I think that's a good point. Having a sign up that says that you can trade for open ones.
Yeah,
when we're at conventions.
A sign would be good, and I think like a much bigger sign to tell people about Thimblestump, because too, like, we got a little tired of explaining that all day long.
Yeah, but it helped us to interact with people.
Yeah.
Gave us an excuse to talk to people.
And honestly, if they didn't know that, they were always like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Yeah, they were
and
were always happy about it.
You have bags?
Oh yeah, it was like one of the first people in line were like, I said, "Oh, would you like a bag?" And they're like, "A bag would be amazing." And then I realized I didn't need to bring all these toys. All I needed to bring was bags.
But only for the first hour.
Then
you're obsolete.
Yeah. But I think maybe if we had branded bags that were like ridiculous, I think it would help. No, it was just us. It was just us. Sometimes it was just me, and sometimes it was just Amanda. We got out of the booth.
Like when we had to pee or go get lunch.
We got out of the booth for, what, collectively maybe an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't make it out. But it's okay. We were able to purchase a couple of things, and some very, very gracious people bought us some awesome things too.
Yes.
Yes. And yeah, we had to ship some of it back, so we're waiting for some things. Well, luckily we brought food, Spencer. I actually went ahead. I went to the grocery store. I went to Ralph's in the middle of the night.
Chris was very dad-like. He made us sandwiches.
I'm like, I'm going to make sandwiches for us. So I made sandwiches for the booth. And, you know, it was great to not, like, worry about where food was coming from. But, no, it was not an uncomfortable con. I will say the first day, go until 7 p.m., still a little long. I don't think it needs to be that long.
It was pretty long. Also, we were there since like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Kesher says, I'd attend just to help you guys out. I'm familiar with selling in chaos.
Good.
Well, you know what's fun was, like, there'd be times where there'd be nobody at the booth. Like, nobody. And then there'd be time, like, 5 minutes would go by, and then there'd be 30 people, and, like, just jammed in front of the booth. They would just come in waves. But that's always fun when, like, one person sees one person buying things, and then, like, it kind of spreads, and then like a trading party starts. And we definitely have people that will come to the booth and buy one thing, and then they'll come back half an hour later and buy another thing. And then it was almost always Thimblestump Hollow, though. Like, they would buy one and they'd be like, oh, I gotta get another one. So, but we did have one guy, I know Derek posted on the Facebook group, somebody brought back a tropical Buckley that he had bought previously and had it at the booth, or traded it for a piece, traded for another one. And so that one was up for grabs for a little while. I didn't see who got it.
I don't know who eventually got it.
But it might have been Derek, actually. I can't remember. It's all a blur. Kesha says, my family owned a pie bakery. Thanksgiving sales was akin to a convention. Oh my gosh.
I can imagine.
Oh, and then she sold souvenirs for the traveling Cirque du Soleil show. Oh,
my
man.
Gosh. You do have good experience.
But coming home after 2 weeks and seeing my kids yesterday and laying in our own bed.
Oh my gosh, our own bed was so nice.
It was so nice. Like I felt like I hadn't slept in 2 weeks.
We had comfortable beds where we were, but there's nothing like home. And your own pillow that's like, you know, it has that like indent in it from your own head.
Yeah, your face imprint. But no, it was I didn't like being away for that long. And the fact that we're going to be away again. And, you know, we started getting really excited about all the things that we want to do in terms of Bindlewood and our Patreon and collectively our Twitch. And there's a lot of things that we were just like super excited to get home and implement. But we knew we got a bunch of stuff we got to finish first. So, yeah, it looks like Twitch just is not it's not even showing me how many viewers we have right now.
20.
Oh. It's my computer's being a turd. I think that's the problem. Yeah, we have a lot of exciting things that we are. Some of them are gonna happen pretty quickly, and then some of them are gonna take some time to figure out. But you guys are gonna benefit. And I think that's the most exciting part.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Azeli Cat. Yeah, I decided to do sort of a furry kaiju, and I'm sorry if he's blurry. I'm drawing him kind of light. Maybe it's too dark in here. Maybe I need more light on him.
You want me to bring this down a little bit?
No. I think I got it. Maybe that's better. You can see him a little bit better. Yeah, I haven't...
Tell me if this helps.
I think that's good. I think my exposure will get blown out.
Okay.
Hold on, let me... Guys, we're fixing everything on the fly right now.
Doing it live.
We're doing it live. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to turn my exposure down just a tiny bit.
At some point when you get into like some heavy drawing, I might take your mouse and do some stuff on your computer real quick.
Okay.
Because I need to work on this.
That should look a little bit better. Hopefully.
You want something to drink?
There we go. Oh, I would love something to drink.
You guys want something to drink? You good?
Yeah. Look, it was an Amanda sighting. Unfortunately, the light over here is in the way, but hopefully that doesn't bother you guys too much. Yeah, my computer totally did forget how to stream. That's another thing I want to fix. There's a lot of like automations that I can do that I learned about while I was out there. I know you guys said Linda's stream was chaos. I think we were doing everything at the last minute, but Jesse Jru handles all the back end of that stream, and he knows what he's doing. He hooked me up with a lot of tips on how to get the Twitch stream to be a lot more streamlined for me anyway. So you'll be seeing that stuff coming pretty soon. Vince Kong says, true story, I got VIP at Decon just so I could get a dewlap and a pink pipsqueak. Worth it. Awesome. Well, I am glad. I'm glad that you got a dewlap. For you guys that maybe didn't see Dewlap, here he is, Dewlap. So he was. I was a little trepidatious about him because he's the new kid, and I wasn't sure what people thought of him, but people really liked him. So he will be making a return for sure. I'll be making more Dewlap, more new colors. Yeah, the background music. I like having the music there. I think the reason why it drowned us out is because the setting we had it on, we couldn't hear the music. Only the stream could hear the music. So, but there's time there. I'm gonna show you a little bit behind the curtain here. Thanks for telling me that he's cute and amazing and gorgeous. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys like him so much. There's times on my stream where I'm just doing my thing, and then all of a sudden my brain stops, and I just can't think of anything to say. And I'm and I get really, really anxious because there's dead air and there's people watching me. So, so the idea of having some sort of sound or just quiet music going, I have to say I like that idea. And I know it's just you guys, but I still get really anxious sometimes. So, let's see. Oh, Uncle Steve is here. Uncle Steve, didn't I see you enough today? Had lunch with Uncle Steve and Eric Carlson, my resin caster today. So that was a nice meeting. Let's see. Ran to the booth and there was about 6 in line. Then it grew to about 25 by the time we purchased. Awesome. Yes, it was much business. I think more business could be done. So we're gonna have a proper business meeting in January, and Amanda is so excited about the prospect of giant Post-it notes. So we're gonna get serious here, folks. Steve loves that kind of stuff. He chomps at the bit for any opportunity to make a new spreadsheet. I feel like I fell off the planet too, like in terms of everything else that's happening. Like I know Thor Ragnarok came out, haven't seen it. I know Stranger Things 2 came out, haven't seen it. Other things happened, I didn't know about it. I've just been focused on decon and stuff, so I'm gonna catch up at some point. Although I don't know if it's worth it. There's so much stuff I don't want to know about. Kesha, what did you do? And how did Steve will fix everything in the store? Oh yes. I am gonna listen to Steve about putting today's scribble on a coffee mug. Thank you, Mandy.
I'm gonna move this because next to liquid.
Okay, thank you. Schuferhofer for the win, guys.
So good. What I miss?
D'Artagnan asked if we sold out of the strawberry milk thimblebugs at Decon. No, we did not. We have about 45 of each left, so those will go up in the store after the watch goes on sale. So we'll figure out when the best time to have a sale is, because with us leaving for Japan, I know Steve can run it, but we got to figure out exactly what's going to be for sale. I do have a bunch of holiday drawings that I would like to sell. What else? Strawberry milk, thimblebugs, leftovers, those. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff going up in the store relatively soonish for the holidays, and then we are off for the year after that. Yay! Much rejoicing.
Oh my gosh, I need to be off so bad.
Mandy really needs a break. She's been working too hard.
But next year, so my goal is to set myself up way better next year than I did this year.
That's a good goal.
Because I think that a lot of the sins of bad setup in 2017 are really coming back to bite me in the latter part of the year. So I need to not do that again next year.
D'Artagnan, are they really for sale for $40 on eBay right now? Because that's... I do love that people try to sell them on eBay and nobody buys them. So...
There was a bright yellow pipsqueak on eBay for like $80 for the longest time. Nobody bought it. It was wonderful.
Were there any forest green dewdrops left? No. Patrons, the high-tiered patrons will be getting them, though. So, yeah, people are opportunists and like to determine our market value. But I'm just gonna say that they're gonna try to sell stuff and not be able to. So, as long as you guys have a direct link to us, ask us first, and we'll let you know. So, some very expensive smidgens. Was there like it was probably a bunch of different colors. That's great. What an $80 pink smidgen. What about bit sprinkling people? They get my undying affection. Red Jaro Jam. Well, I hope that those flippers just really like looking at minis, because nobody's gonna buy them. I should find out who that seller is and not let them buy from us. I think I might have an idea of who it is, but it was really interesting seeing there and Derek and I talked a little bit about this. Like, you can spot some of the flippers because they pop into your booth looking at their phone and they're taking pictures of things. And luckily, most of our stuff sold out already, but you can really spot them. They look real shifty.
Yeah, they're looking around. They're not engaged.
No, not at all. They're often rude, too. You need to up your game, flippers.
I gotta duck out for just a second.
It's okay.
I can't talk and type at the same time about different things.
It's okay. Do you need me to transfer those files for you?
In just a second.
See, we're working currently.
Jeez, all the things are happening.
D'Artagnan says, I look real shifty, but I keep the pieces. There was a flipping team at Decon buying tons of stuff. Yeah, I know that probably most of them were going straight to Instinctoy. Yeah, that's the one thing that, like, it's hard to combat. And it hurts our collectors, which that's the thing that bugs me the most. It's not that I'm not making the money that they're making. I don't care about that. It's that they are taking opportunities away from the people that actually want it, and then they're taking advantage of you guys, and that ticks me off. So, was Refreshment Toy even at Decon? I don't know if I saw them.
I don't know.
They might have been. We didn't see the whole convention, so. Let's see. Instinctoy in lots of Sofubi places, but they were grabbing any Decon exclusives everywhere. That's why we don't call things exclusives. We just have releases of them. And actually, here's a question I have for you guys. So our buddy Dewlap here, right? This is an AP, so this is mine. This is the artist proof. Normally, I think all of the ones I have are APs. Normally they're numbered, and it'll say like 1 of 12, 1 of 10, whatever. Does it matter that it's a small addition to you guys? Because I could literally come home and paint 20 to 30 more of this color. And the reason why I haven't is because I signed and numbered them all. Does it matter that it's a small number? Does it matter to you that if you were interested in it and I just decided to keep it an open edition, would you still want it as much? These products aren't for me; they're for you, and I like to ask these questions. So, because I don't know, I'm going off of like years of assumptions about editioned pieces, and again, you're the consumer. I'm not. So I'm asking you. Zelly Cat says, if a bigger edition means more chance of getting one, I would be so happy. Same. I want the thing I want. Great. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. I don't care. Great. Do you want me to put this up on the Facebook page? Yes, that would be great. Let's see. D'Artagnan says, I don't care as long as I get one. 300 others could have the same piece. It does not dilute my joy. Very good. Kirby says, I don't mind. Sophie says, ditto. I used to get super hyped on tiny run stuff, but that wore off after a couple of years of collecting. Steve, thank you. I care a tiny bit, but your pieces, I just want them regardless. Let's see. Everybody's basically saying the same thing. Mandy, did you hear anything about this conversation?
I am so sorry.
It's fine. You're in the middle of...
I'm typing to Derek.
Oh, okay. It's
about business.
It's like not, Inception.
Yeah, no, sorry. It's about the signage on the Japan thing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. What was that?
So I asked everybody if they cared if pieces were numbered editions, or if like when I came home from decon I made 30 more dewlaps in that same color.
See, people seem to feel the same way I do. Like, I just want the thing.
Yeah, and Steve says, for me, scarcity encourages action, but doesn't increase desirability. See, the thing is, there'll never be huge editions. Like, they'll always still probably be under 50. They'll probably 30 is probably my cap for sanity's sake, because it's all hand painted, so it is still a lot of work. But I want more people to be able to obtain the work. It's not going to change it's not going to lower the price, unfortunately, because it's still the same amount of work. But will I be making dewlaps that are not hand painted? Possibly. I'm working on some things. See, I think if there's a generic edition, numbers don't matter. If it's a special paint job or such, that's different. That's a good point, also. But it's another good way to sort of thwart rampant flipping, and saying that, like, hey, there's still more of these. Like you can get it. You don't have to kill anybody to get it, you know. So Steve says, I feel like 50 pieces of something is still super tiny, but would be a massive bump for fans who want stuff in that price range. Not everyone is looking to buy $200 pieces, but definitely more than 10 people are. That's for sure. So these are all really good points, and you know, I take your guys' comments to heart. I really do, and that's why we did the thing we did with the shirts. It's why I asked everybody about the coloring book, because again, these products aren't for me, they're for you, and I want to make sure that the people that want these things are getting them in the way that they want. And you know, I could have asked that question and gotten a very, very different answer, but it would, you know, at this point I'm just basing things off of assumptions. So Derek says, I'm saying all this stuff out loud because when I export to YouTube it doesn't share the chat, so just so you guys know. I tend to collect super limited items, however I would not care a bit if the pieces were one-off. Editions of 10 or 100, I just want to be able to have the piece and admire it daily. Thank you. That's awesome. D'Artagnan says, I will say I've not seen a single hand-painted piece on eBay. I'm assuming that's what it was. Trust me, I have been looking. That's good. That's actually really good. I did notice that most of the people in the front of the line were collectors, so that's good.
And usually people we knew already, or had seen before, or talked to.
That's one of the benefits of us showing up to conventions, is we get to know who our collectors actually are.
This is all good to know, guys.
Yeah, it's super great. I'm going to read this one. D'Artagnan... Oh, wait. Kesha says, I come from posters and art prints, and it's a different form of art from figures, so my opinion comes from a different place. Uncle Steve says, a yo-yo dropping tonight that there are only 10 pieces of, and it's $350. The tiny number made me think super hard about trying to find that money, but I still just want to beat the heck out of it. Want it to beat the heck out of it. Easy Efro says, I would buy anything at any edition quantity. I think if it ended up in more people's hands, that's always a good thing. Kirby says, I would like them to be available on your website since I don't think I will ever get to a convention. I just want the stuffs.
Hey,
Also
that's
a good point.
To know.
Sophie says, I'm a collector, usually via Derek. LOL at the cons. So, and we talked a lot about that before the convention too. We talked, I think I brought it up on the stream about, you know, and I know I kept saying this. I don't want to only sell these special things at conventions because I don't want to punish my fans in Kenosha. I keep saying Kenosha because because there's no conventions in Kenosha.
Right.
You know, and there's no conventions in South Dakota, and there's no conventions in Butte, you know, like, so I don't want to punish those people. I want this stuff to be available, so I'm going to give it a lot of thought. So, limited pieces are cool. I was lucky enough to score a Banana Kangarumple. Awesome. Thank you. Azeli Cat says, I would have loved an orange Kangarumple, one of my favorite colors. By the time my partner's cousin got to buy something and it sold out a bigger run, he probably would have been successful. Yes.
Every time you do that, it becomes the Jurassic Park theme.
Let's see. Kesha says prints come in editions of like 100 to 350 normally, mostly a smaller number, depends on the artist. See, prints are different. I look at prints almost like I look at our minis, like they're reproductions, unpainted ones anyway. I still feel like my painted editions are pretty close to being an original because they're not really that far from an original. I do the same sort of paint treatments on them. The original ones that go to like the exhibitions, there's definitely probably 3 to 5 times as much time put into the paint job itself. So there is a distinction between those things. So kitchen raptors. All right, so I'm gonna try something a little bit different on this. So I'm gonna pre-shade this, and then I'm gonna go in with the darker pencil because I feel like I'm gonna smudge the holy heck out of it if I don't do it this way, because the other lead is very dark and very soft, and I feel like it's just gonna get real smudgy. So I'm gonna pre-shade it. And another thing too, I started thinking about my stream is that I don't really talk about what I'm doing while I do it. I did on the watercolor stream because I felt like there was a lot more to talk about. I'm gonna catch up on the chat real quick. Painted minis are absolutely originals. They're so highly sought after. In fact, I've noticed they can sell out faster than the originals due to price point. I think that's true. Let's see. Spencer says, yeah, I think even numbered signed edition of 50 is still pretty special. Okay, good to know. This is, guys, I thank you so much for that insight. It really is super helpful to have this like sort of dialogue with you guys and know what you're thinking, because it helps us run our business more efficiently, and it helps us get the things that you want to you guys. And because we have a small business, we're able to pivot pretty easily, and it helps us when we screw up. We can ask you guys, and you're not afraid to tell us, and you know that we're really just trying to make everybody happy. So, oh yeah, totally. Critter Crew focus group. I want to show you guys something. Hold on. Since we're talking about prints. Not Prince.
I was going to say, Prince.
Not that Prince. Hold on. Maybe I don't think I showed this on the stream yet.
Oh.
This, and these aren't even color corrected. Hold on one second. Steve says, if your additions for things like Frumple Bun are usually 10 to 12 pieces, I say bump it to 20 and see how it goes. I agree. Prince in the Revolution, Prince in the New Power Generation.
No, it'd be... Wait, here, I'm going to write it out, because it's a pun that won't make sense in
yeah.
this side.
So, these are not the originals. These are prints from our printer. And I put them side by side with the original paintings, and I couldn't tell the difference because this paper, and you probably can't see it because the exposure's up too high, but this paper is like watercolor texture. So, prints and the resolution.
Yeah.
Very
Nerdy.
good. Very, very good. So, these prints came out of our printer with no color correction, and we're gonna start making a lot of prints available. So I just wanted to show you that they're real, and we just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So so there we go.
You really can't see how nice they look on the screen.
You can't tell the difference, like especially in this tail. You can't tell that it's like even this right here. There's like a little smudge. That's on the file. Like it printed it out perfectly. So
they're almost indistinguishable.
So thank you guys. We're really, really happy with how they came out. So maybe not before the new year, but we're gonna try to do small runs of a lot of different things and make them affordable, and we'll probably sign them all. But we're pretty stoked on these, and we're gonna the biggest thing I know that we're gonna do is all of our prints are gonna be 5x7 because that's the size of my drawings,
Easy
and that's
frame.
that's the size it fits into a frame, and that's just it does that way. I'm not blowing it up any bigger than it actually is. So there we go. Let's see. How about hand embellished versions too? Some collectors go bonkers for additional
cool.
attention versus a print. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I don't know what it. Oh, you know who does that a lot is Camille Rose Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
She puts glitter on hers.
I'm all about glitter.
Glitter prints. Hey. Yeah, I like putting. I will put glitter on everything if I can. I haven't seen what Jeff's been doing with the embellishments. Like, I'd be afraid to be like, well, it's already done, so I don't know what else to do to it. Oh, glitter print of Sparkle Pony. That's a fantastic idea, D'Artagnan. Sparkle Pony. Let's see. Jermaine Rogers defaces some of his prints, draws everywhere, and those are the most sought after ones, huh? That's interesting.
Print something, ruin it.
Ooh, flocking. I've done some flocking on some things before.
It's my car.
It's very it's
antique.
very messy.
Distressed.
Yeah, distressed. Yeah, I've done some flocking. Nice, Steve. Steve, PG. Oh, I couldn't stop him before it all came out. Sorry, guys. You guys are the worst. Steve, you're fired. You're rehired. with a promotion, by the way. Yeah, I'd have to see what Jermaine Rogers is doing. That sounds interesting to me. I'm new to the print game. I'll probably go back into some of the drawings that I've added color to, and make those high res and make some of those available. But I won't do prints of just the straight drawings because the drawings are special and people buy those. So.
You don't have to do that. Is now a good time for me to hijack?
Now is a good time.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, here, you can move this.
Are you good? You guys are just going to see the side of my face as I do this. Sorry.
Well, Kesha, I may take you up on that.
Sorry, business talk.
Hey, everybody's cramming into this little square.
Get in the square. Where's your system preferences?
They're down there. You see them?
I found them.
Oh, now I can't see the...
I'm sorry, here. Well, your monitor's huge.
I know.
I have a little laptop.
Yeah, see, that's why. So what you guys can't see is I bought the biggest iMac that exists. And Amanda has to grab here and drag all the way over to the other side and like turn her head. Vince Kong says Alex Pardee embellishes with coughs, spit, and random germs. I love him. Oh, Alex. Alex is streaming now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm pretty sure I can do this. So
just make sure that you don't.
I'm not messing anything.
Don't mess up the stream.
I'm
Don't mess up the stream. Don't mess up the stream.
I'm good.
Don't mess up the stream. Don't mess up the stream.
Where are these files?
Don't mess up the stream.
I'm not. Where are these files?
Click that. No, don't click that.
Oh my god, I hate you so much.
Go up to the top. Move this window. Where it says
right here?
in there, and it's in booth.
Okay, that whole folder.
Open it up, and you'll see all the PSDs are the ones that had for the banners.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna blop this whole thing and
blop. They're huge.
It's all right. I got storage on my computer.
Okay.
I'm gonna blop it. Airdrop.
Oh yes, Britton Puppycat. I have seen Skinner's videos and they're fantastic. Oh, Rosie Pantaloons, thanks for the follow. Hey, looks like one of our alerts worked. Wonder what happened. Thank you, Rosie Pantaloons. Yeah, all the artists do be streaming. I think you know why. I think because certain people, have to do a little trailblazing first and make sure the path is clear for everybody else. Amanda, did you fix the stream?
Hold up.
Somebody try some bits. Oh, I just noticed that my eraser's creeping in here.
There, I made it work. Ha ha! Mandy's good at things.
Mandy high-fived herself. Ha ha!
Okay, just
ha ha!
That was almost a Christopher Walken thing.
Steve says we're streaming because we're all narcissists. Yes.
Yes,
I love to see myself. That's why.
I love looking at my tired
if I can
face.
I might make this box down here even smaller so you can't see my face, Steve. But not you.
Okay, that's the progress bar. This is gonna take a while.
I told you the files are huge.
I know they're big.
Do you have room on your computer for it?
We'll see.
Guys, listen to us bicker about file sizes.
Like old people that we are.
Oh, did a bit actually go in? Mandy closed my windows so I can't see what's happening.
I just moved it.
Oh, the bits are working!
I fixed it!
Yay!
Yes!
Thank you, Sally Monster. Thank you. Bloom, 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 bloom. It's like pachinko.
Yeah!
Bloom, 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 bloom. Shh. Steve? Am I gonna have to ban you, Steve? I am really not liking what happened to my contrast here. I'm gonna fix it again. Hold on. Guys, it is a mess. I'm just screwing everything up. Let's see. Let's turn down the exposure a little bit. Ah, you can actually see that. Let me turn up the contrast a little. No, that's terrible. Maybe it's the white balance. There we go. Okay.
Oh God, listen to your computer.
Yeah. Derek says, this critter would be so perfect for a Christmas 2018 original Bindlewood release, edition of 25. I can practically see it happening in my mind. So what I need is, I need a 3D modeler sitting right next to me all the time that can just make a model of every single thing that I make. Every single thing that I draw.
As you're making it?
As I'm drawing it. So that by the time it's done, we got a 3D model of it, and then it's printed out already. That's what we need. If anybody knows a good 3D modeler, good reliable 3D modeler that can get stuff done quickly, that doesn't charge anything, like literally anything, runs on compliments, tell them to get in touch with me immediately. chrisryniak@gmail.com. Oh, nobody asked the question.
Oh yeah, guys.
Nobody asked it. I go away for 2 weeks, and what happens? Maybe my focus is off. Maybe that's what it is.
You need a center.
I need to center myself.
Practice some mindfulness.
What program would they have to model in? Probably ZBrush. I'm trying to refocus here. What did we have for dinner? Nothing! We didn't have anything for dinner. And the reason is we had a huge lunch. We went to Bomba's Tacos and Rum, and ate way too much. I had a barbecue pork taco, a crispy shrimp taco, and a roasted duck taco
I don't remember
for
all the ones
lunch,
that I had.
and it was all awesome.
I had some kind
So
of
there you
chicken
go.
with plantains. I think I had a sweet potato one and something else. But then we had like 3 kinds of salsa and 3 kinds of chips.
Yeah, and we all drank.
And then I had a painkiller, which are
Yeah,
delicious and deadly.
yeah.
You can
But
suck those down way too fast.
I'm hoping that that I won't pay for that because I have a mild alcohol allergy. But
You'll be fine.
I think I'll be okay.
It was only 3 shots of rum. Actually, no, it wasn't rum. It was I don't know how you say that. Whatever is in a caipirinha.
Spencer, yes, it was tacos and rum. It's a tacos and rum place. So what's in a painkiller? Kesha asks.
Various kinds of rum and coconut and nutmeg.
And it's sweet.
And pineapple.
It's
very fruity.
It's really tropical. It tastes mildly of suntan lotion, but
it's got the 2 things that I really like though. It's really fruity, but it's also super boozy. So
and it's got coconut in it too.
Yeah, like sometimes you get fruity drinks and they're just like, well, this is like a kid's drink that has hidden alcohol. Like
speaking of which, kids don't drink.
The rum is really prominent in a painkiller, which I like because I like a really boozy drink. So
I love that. I love sounds like my cousin would love it. Which is like, it sounds like an insult. Sounds like something my cousin would drink. Oh, what do you get when you order fried chicken and donuts?
Oh my god! Okay, can we talk about the fried chicken and donuts
We
for a
can
second?
talk about it.
I'm gonna roll a little closer so we can talk about this without me yelling. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. We're just gonna have a conversation.
Right. Okay.
So when you go to like a semi-nice restaurant, that's like, you know, they've got kind of a thing. They've got their gimmick when it's kind of like sweet maple and bacon. That's kind of their thing, right? When you see on the menu next to all the other main dishes something called fried chicken and donuts, you're like, okay, it's gonna be like a playful take on the idea of those 2 things. I really enjoyed what I ate, but I gotta be honest with you, I was not expecting to have nothing on the plate but 2 gigantic maple donuts covered in bacon and 2 pieces of fried chicken. Everything was great. I think
it was a little too literal.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be quite that literal. I think I was thinking maybe there'd be like a vegetable. Like
no, they're not
something.
screwing around.
But the good thing is, because I couldn't eat both donuts, everybody else could share them. So
yes.
Realistically, they were bomb donuts.
Yeah.
So.
That was a very decadent but good meal, and that was a fun dinner. So.
It was really good. It was just like 2 donuts for 1 meal. It's kind of ridiculous.
Ethan says, "Isn't bacon a vegetable?"
They would definitely consider so.
So I don't know if I brought this up before. I think I have, but bacon and beer can in Jamaican is the same word. Right?
Beer can.
Kesha says, I have a place to take you for a giant take on chicken and waffles.
I like how it's not that it's really good. It's just
It's giant. Well, we went to this really cute coffee place. Where was that at? What city was that in? with Holly.
Oh, geez, I don't even know.
Anyway,
Somewhere up around where she lives.
they had it was in Glendale area. But they had a drink called the 11. So it was inspired by Stranger Things, and it was some sort of, was it chai? I don't know. It was some sort of latte, but then it had a tiny Eggo waffle on the top of it, which was, cute. And I got a really good Pinteresty photo of it. Steve says, I love chicken and waffles so damn much. Did the waitstaff say anything when you ordered, Amanda?
No, nothing indicated like, hey, maybe you're not getting a meal. They were just like, good choice. And I was like, all right.
I'm trying to find my really Pinteresty. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Look how Pinteresty that photo is. Terrible. Steve says, one time I walked through a straight up 5-person fist fight in front of Roscoe's to get my chicken and waffles.
Worth it.
Kesha said, well, it is good, but it's so much food. Chris would be satisfied. Hey, it's impossible to satisfy me with food. Yeah, he kind of does have a beard, doesn't he? It's the first bearded kaiju. Like I said, I'm pre-shading this guy, and then I'm gonna go in with the darker line to outline him, which I'm getting pretty close to doing that. So the line, you'll notice that the line is going to be much thicker than usual, which is actually something I really wanted to get with the thinner pencil. That's why I kept breaking my lead. And I'll probably break my lead pretty early on because I have a really sharp point on this thing. It's like crazy sharp. Oh, Uncle Steve says, no, I'm the first bearded kaiju.
Wah-ha.
Yeah. Steve. That's all. This is gonna be a disappointed Steve. See, I just had that thing where I realized that I wasn't making any sound, and I got anxious. I got a little anxious. Steve, everything's a setup to you, though.
Steve's quick.
Literally every time I say something, I could say anything. I could say, the battery on my phone is low. The battery on your mom is low.
That's like Ben's comeback.
Yeah, is Steve gonna be your newest gift? Yeah, it's just gonna be like a face palm.
Like, Ben, can you go brush your teeth? Why don't you brush your teeth?
Yeah, he does that too. I think he learned it from Uncle Steve. You're a toothbrush.
Your mom went to college.
Your mom goes to college. Oh, well, thank you for saying silence is golden. I don't know. I get a little anxious with silence.
It's fine.
I mean, I like silence. It's just when I know that all the focus is on me.
I think of it this way. Most people are probably listening to music or doing something else while they're not just paying attention to you.
Yeah. Oh, was I being narcissistic there?
No, I'm just...
I know you're all paying close attention to me. How are the house elf and Chloe doing? They're doing well, actually. They both got glasses. Ben just needed a slight correction, but Chloe's eyes are a mess. So she is getting some special glasses thanks to her. Her grandma took her to the eye doctor while I was gone. So thanks, Mom. But yeah, she's gonna have like some special eyeglasses made, and they probably won't be until next week. But she's very anxious because I think she likes the idea of wearing glasses.
I think mostly because she likes the idea of seeing without headaches.
Yeah, but she also likes glasses.
She looks good in glasses. It'll work out.
Most people don't know that I wore glasses up until about 10 years ago.
You also look good in glasses.
Thank you. And then I got laser beam vision. And then I never wore glasses again. So I was running a lot at the time, and running with glasses on is a pain, especially how bad my eyes were. So, yes, seeing is important.
A little.
But, no, they're doing very well. Chloe is very much into Overwatch. I am not. I haven't played it. I played for 5 minutes, and then I'm like, nope, not for me. But I also can't wait to start playing video games again and going fishing again. Even though it's cold, I'm still going to go do it. It's amazing how many times Tenkara fishing came up over decon. And then today, Eric showed up and had a Tenkara rod. So, yeah. Britt says, I was about to say, if you played Overwatch, we could play together. Yeah, seeing seems overrated for an artist. Yeah, I know. Hey, most of the time I have one good eye. I suppose that's enough, right? Okay, we're going in with the new pencil. I'm gonna dull it a little bit, just because I know I'm gonna break that lead. So I'm gonna dull it down a little bit. Okay, we ready, guys? Jade Emerald is here. Welcome. Oh yeah, air horn for the new pencil. It's coming. I'm guys. Everything's broken.
The gun.
Everything's
ruined.
Everything's broken. All right, ready?
Ooh.
It went crazy.
Remix.
Okay. All right, we're going in, guys. Let's see. Overwatch on the PS4. See, okay. Here's the thing. I don't have what is it? PSN? Is that what you need for that?
PS Plus.
PS Plus. I don't have it. Only my son has it. It was gifted to him by his grandmother. I won't pay for it.
It's not expensive. You can just get it. Although you hate playing online.
I hate playing online with other people. I like games. I like doing things on my own time. I find community gaming to be creepy. I know. Everybody does it, but I don't know. I find it to be invasive, and I don't like the. I just want to play. I don't want to know that other people are there. And that's me complaining. Yes, I'm totally a solo gamer. So I know it appeals to other people, but I don't like doing it. The new Battlefront looks cool, but I think I would only like the
There's a story mode though, right?
There is a story mode to that, which is appealing to me.
Well,
but
that's good.
I like the dog fighting in the not actual dog fighting like the Sky Battle or whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. But when you could fly the Millennium Falcon and all that, and TIE fighters and
we'll
stuff.
We'll call that a Sky Battle.
Sky Battle! I liked that stuff. Kesha says, my social contingent is the Critter Crew and a few friends I've known for like 20 years. Yeah. That's about me, too. What does Uncle Steve say? I'm at level 36 in Pokemon Go. I'm in it to win it. Yeah, Steve is very, very into Pokemon, and he's very dedicated. GameStop is selling Persona 5 for $30 as part of Black Friday.
Nice.
Yeah, Amanda started playing Persona 5 at our friend's house while we were out there, and
I thought it was gonna be like, let me just see kind of how this. 3 hours later, it's like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
I should go to bed.
Why don't you tell everybody what happened when you started playing? What did I do?
Oh, you went to bed. Well, no. First, you fell asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
And then you went to bed. It really didn't take long either. Chris isn't really into RPGs.
I think we've already talked about this. Everybody knows I'm not into RPGs.
I am, though, so I can stay awake kind of indefinitely looking through menus.
Yeah. Drop down menu. Subfolder, subfolder, subfolder. Drop down menu. Drop down menu. Drop down menu. Fight. But you don't actually fight. You just hit a fight button and watch them fight.
Watch him fight, though.
Stupid. So dumb. That's not playing a game.
It's strategy.
That's doing your
Shut
taxes.
up. It's strategy.
That's like hitting like, file my return. It's strategy. Subfolder, subfolder, magical subfolder.
Dude, if you thought Persona 5 was bad strategy, you should try to play Fire Emblem.
No, I've seen you play it.
That is like Microsoft Excel.
Yeah, spreadsheet, spreadsheet, spreadsheet.
Although honestly, like the Bravely series is even more because then you could got like not only do you have multiple weapons, but you have multiple classes. You have like 15 classes that you can be, and then there's weapons, and then there's modifiers. You would hate it so much.
Britt says, I mean, they made a game about lawyers, and it's fun.
It's true.
Spencer says, Monster Hunter is menus plus more fighting.
How do you feel about that? Linda and Jesse really want you to play Monster Hunter.
I know they do, and I'm just out of spite. I'm not going to. I'm gonna try it, but it has several things going for it that I don't like. It's cooperative online gaming. No thanks. And what else? They hate Horizon Zero Dawn.
But not really. I think they'd like it.
I think they hate it,
it.
Because it's not Monster Hunter. Oh, that's good. You can only do 4 people. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, if you're actually doing things, that's what I like. I like games that you're actually interacting with, not like interacting with menus. I hate it when there's not a quick menu for weapons. Like, I watched my son play Bloodborne and what's the other one that he plays? Was it Dark Souls?
Dark Souls.
And it's like every 2 seconds he has to go in this giant menu to like add stupid items to every, weapon to... I just want to play. Oh, that's right. Period drama samurai dating sims. I forgot all about that one. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys, like, one of my favorite games ever was Ratchet and Clank, I think maybe 4, Up Your Arsenal. And that game was awesome in terms of, like, the weapons menu and the power-ups, and it was, like, ridiculously overpowered and super fun to play, and menus didn't get in your way, and it was really intuitive and fun, and that's the type of game that I like to play. I like to play games that, like, I don't know, it's not like sitting and playing Scrabble. You don't sit and think forever. You're just actively engaged in it. So, there you go. Oh. Looks like Mary's here. Hello, Mary. I'm sorry you're having a terrible week. That's why you got modded.
It's alright, I unmodded her.
Yeah. Sorry, you joined in just as Chris was complaining about games. And why games are terrible.
Yeah, but you beat Neko Atsume.
I did. Well, if one person,
possible.
if one can beat Neko Atsume,
you got all the things. Every toy, every room,
every cat, every memento. Yeah, but see, the thing is, I was very disappointed though, Because there was literally no incentive. Like, you didn't win anything.
I know.
You just collected everything.
A special cat or something.
Yeah, me too. But,
Wait, who's Cream Son?
I guess I didn't get everything. What's a Munchable?
It's like a Lunchable?
I was hoarding them, and then I got rid of it off my phone.
You must have if you got all of them.
I thought I got them all. Unless there was a hidden one. I got all the ones that they allowed.
Oh, it's Peaches.
Oh, Peaches.
Yeah, you got Peaches.
Yeah, I got them all. Munchables. No, I haven't even heard of that. I think I played Nekatsumi for like a couple months.
Yeah, you did pretty well. You were really dedicated.
Yeah, I was super dedicated to catching them all. But but there was like nothing at the end.
But here's a question for you. Did you enjoy it? Because here's where I'm going with this. It's a maintenance game. Did you enjoy it? Like, maybe you like maintenance games.
Yes, but there was one thing I wish that game would have more interaction.
Okay.
Like, I wish you could you had to play with the cat or rub its tummy or something. A grown man is saying this, guys.
But there's Harvest Moon and
there's Harvest Moon and what's the other one? Animal Crossing. I used to love Roller Coaster Tycoon. And that's totally a maintenance game too, where you're like, well, you put up a merry-go-round right next to a fish stand, and everybody gets sick.
That's amazing.
I love doing that, but yeah, I think I like maintenance games, but it's not like a bunch of you're actively doing it.
Right.
It's not just a bunch of menus.
Farmville.
Oh,
you're actively growing and harvesting strawberries.
I guess I just have a small brain, guys.
But you might. No.
Yeah.
You might.
Oh, good night, Steve.
You might.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, Animal Crossing for Android. Wow.
Yeah, they have an app game now.
Oh, can you come sit in the seat for a minute?
Yes.
Everybody, you're gonna talk to Amanda for 1 minute.
Why am I?
Because I have to go do something.
I think Chris has to pee. Okay, I'm gonna just. So what do you think? Does he need a bow? Or some whiskers or lipstick? Maybe an apron? Could do all the things. I was trying to get Chris to play maintenance games, or any kind of games really, because he doesn't, I don't know, he needs to learn how to relax. I'm gonna draw. No, I'm not. He'll be so mad at me if I do. A big red balloon just coming up right here. Aw, can you have a bag of popcorn in this hand too, like he just went to the fair? It'd be really cute. I'm gonna move everything around. Make him confused. Oh! I only put one bow on him.
Oh, that's fine. I'm back, guys. Oh, you're talking about all the things you were going to change while I was gone?
Yeah.
It's fine. Boy, that escalated quickly, didn't it?
It doesn't take long.
No, sorry, there's not going to be a big reveal. I'm back, guys. Where is that explanation of Munchables? Liar.
Yeah, I'm confused about
Liar.
the Lunchables thing.
I thought Munchables was like Monster Munch.
Oh, Monster Munch. It's too bad Linda's not here. She could scream about how much she loves Monster Munch.
Oh, so you guys, coming up on the 18th, right? 18th. 18th? Yes, the 18th. We have a release, a split release with Van and Watches. I forgot to tell you. Van & Watches is releasing my watch, the Turtle Bum watch, and yes, it's on Saturday. And then on my site, we're going to have some, and then those will probably sell out, and then Van & will have other ones. So, but I am also going to, so if you get a watch, it will come with the sticker, but if not, you can buy the sticker. So these aren't my normal stickers. So I don't know, these were made through a different vendor, but I don't really know how waterproof they are or anything. So, but we will have these available on the website. So these will be available at the same time. And yes, I did say Turtle Bum. It is going to be the Turtle Bum watch.
Turtle Bum.
So, and I will be posting images pretty soon of what the actual watch looks like. So, exciting news. There we go. I can't show it yet. I actually don't have it in hand yet.
There's a really concrete reason why he can't show it
they
yet.
They just shipped them from China, so they're on their way. So it's effectively a pre-order. But I first did I did a watch with Van & for their very first release in 2009. And it was called The Order of Things. And I think there was 500 of those made. And those sold out quite some time ago. I think I might actually have some still. Actually, I think I have one in a drawer. I can show you guys what they look like. At least I think I have one. I keep interrupting the stream. I'm sorry, guys.
It's alright.
But Van & makes really good watches. The one that we're making is much different than this. So this is the original watch, and it was from a painting of mine. And you can see it's kind of beat up, but they make really good watches, yeah, and they don't yellow anymore. But this was their first release, so he's grown a lot since then. He's worked with a lot of he's worked with the Ramones, he's worked with Blondie, he's worked with the Descendants, Less Than Jake. Trying to think who else. Shepard Fairey. Lots and lots of pretty big names. So Public Enemy. So yeah. Oh, Calamari is here. So yes, the watches are coming out Saturday. So the Turtle Bum watch is coming out Saturday. So I wanted to make sure to tell you guys about that. And what else? I don't think I have anything else about the watch. So they tell time. It's not an Apple Watch.
You can wear it on your wrist or ankle.
But I will tell you that there's a really cool. So the Turtle Bum is this color. The really cool thing about it is there's screen printing actually on the inside of the crystal. So this would be the crystal. There's screen printing on the back of it. So there's an image inside the watch face like this, but then there's more printing on the inside. So it's pretty cool. You guys will see. I can't tell you anything else about it. I've told you too much already. But I wear a black on black Van & watch a lot. It's just solid black. Everything's black, and with the inside of the watch is matte black, and then the arms are the hands are shiny, glossy black. So. But yeah, David's been trying to get me to work with him again for a long time, and I said I would do it, and I just kept dragging my feet, and now it's finally happening. So once the watches come out, and there's a few more surprises, so you will see. But I can't say anything else. So That's all the news there is for now. Oh no, D'Artagnan died. So sorry. And it's a functional collectible, which is pretty cool, and you can wear it. But I did all chibi versions of some of the characters, so it's like a chibi, cute turtle bone. So it's a little bit different than the normal turtle bone. I don't want you to die, D'Artagnan. We'd all miss you. Maybe I need to tone back the cuteness. Guys, you know what didn't happen while I put all the dark lines in? No lead brakes.
Oh my gosh. You're just cursing yourself.
Oh, congratulations, Calamari. I'm happy to hear that.
That's awesome.
That's
I'm sure
awesome. That's very brave of you. I'm very glad to hear that they were supportive. I've met your mom, and I can only imagine how supportive she was. So that's you know what that deserves? It deserves some of these. That's really great news. I'm happy to hear that. So that's off your shoulders now.
Yeah,
which
seriously.
I think that's what you just said. You are very welcome. I know I've known many people who have gone through that, and sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. But I'm glad for you that part is behind you and that your parents were cool about it.
And
so.
that it had a happy ending.
Yeah, yay! It doesn't always, but this time it did, and I'm very happy for that. So, good for you. So I didn't shade this enough, obviously. So now I need to keep pushing the contrast of this guy. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about drawing for a minute. So I'm constantly darting my eyes around when I'm shading, and I'm looking at the not only like how the shading would be theoretical, like how the light is hitting things, but I'm also looking at the balance of the whole image. And right now it's there's no weight to it. So what I want to do is I want to go in and darken things up so that it pulls down to the ground more. So he's more grounded. So he's just a little too airy right now. So I want to add some more darks to the whole image. So like this doesn't really have any volume. So I'm going to add dark to the bottom half of the tail where the shadow would be. But that like kind of already automatically adds some volume to it. And then the way that I style things, I don't always draw things the way that they would be totally naturally. I just kind of draw them until they look right for me. If I was trying to make this like accurate, I'd be spending a lot more time figuring out, the direction of the light and what's in shadow. So like right here where I just drew this fur is right against that hand. So the shadow that's being cast onto his hand is going to be much darker, because when things are closer to an object, you can't really see that. When things are closer to an object, the shadow is more concentrated, but when you pull it away, you can see that it's lighter. You see that on the paper. So that's why that spot would be darker. All right, I missed something here. Hold on. Mm-hmm. That's great. That's really, really awesome. I'm glad that things are much different than they used to be when I was a kid, and everybody can find a way to be happy, and support each other. So that's good. Oh, Twitch secrets. I have to implement them first. So there's gonna be some things like scene switching. So when I turn on the mic and I turn off the thing that says like the stream will begin momentarily. I have to do all that stuff individually and like piecemeal. So there's a way that you can set it up as a scene, and the all you have to do is click it over. Just click the scene, and the whole thing will switch all at once. So it's all just like one thing to do. So that's one of the things. There's a couple other like moderation things that I'm gonna fix, and also there's a mod tool that will help do automated messages for you guys, like, hey, don't forget to support me on Patreon and all that stuff. And if we're doing like a contest or something, it'll automatically remind people about that. So but one thing I wanted to talk about,
I'll be back.
talking about social media. So when you guys sub on Twitch, it's awesome. By the way, thank you. Well, you can. So Kesho, you can actually set that so that it's not as annoying. You can just set it up to do like every 15 minutes or something, which sometimes would be nice for certain things. So when you guys sub on Twitch, it's awesome, but I feel like I guess the question I'm going to ask is like, why are you a subscriber? That's so when you follow, it's one thing, but when you subscribe, is it because you want to be able to use the emotes, or is it so that you can support me? Because there's a follow up to this. So, but I just want to see. Okay, Derek, that's good to know. Okay. Because I only get a fraction of that subscriber money. So okay, yeah. So okay, Ethan. Okay, these are all good. So because I was thinking about this, because I was just sort of like reevaluating all my different, all the different facets of things that I do. If you, I have to do the breakdown on exactly like how much I get, but it's not very much, in terms of the subscriber amount. If you guys, if your sole purpose is to support me, the best way to do it, because if you wanted to give me $1 through Patreon, I get 95 cents of that dollar, whereas through Twitch it's like I just get a tiny bit of it. So because I got my Twitch revenue, and when I get donations, direct donations, that like actually is the actual amount. But the subscriber funds are much lower. So if the whole reason, if you actually want to support for a certain amount, and I'm just telling you this, I'm not trying, again, I'm not just trying to like, this is about you, and because you guys do support me, and it's really awesome, and I want to make sure that like you know what your money is going to. So if you pay a certain dollar amount to Patreon, you can be guaranteed that they're only going to take 5% out of that. So that's like, they take 5% out of like my total earnings. So that's really awesome. But if you want to use the money on Patreon, I get more of it. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. It's awesome that you're subbing on Twitch. If you want to do both, that's cool too. But it's up to you. I'm just trying to tell you because you guys it's your money and I want you to know where it's going. So, if you want to be like a true supporter, if you want to like, you're like, I want to give $5. I know exactly where that $5 is going. Patreon is always the best way to go. So, and I'm not trying to diminish Twitch at all. It's just that for larger creators, people that have like, thousands of people that are subscribing to them, that really, really adds up. Whereas on here, I don't really have a lot of subscribers. And the money would actually be more accurate on Patreon. So that's what I wanted to tell you. And I'm not trying to take any revenue away from Twitch. Twitch is doing fine. But that's all. So there you go. Every time you watch an ad, they get money. So there you go. Yeah, no, I never really thought much about it anyway, and then I thought like, oh, and I talked to a couple of Twitch streamers, and they're like, yeah, you can totally tell your supporters that because it's something that they should know. So, and that's something like I'm gonna juke the Patreon stuff around a little bit, and make that more of just like a true support system for people that really want to do it. So. Yeah, but see, even if it is 50-50, Spencer, it's still only 50-50. So it's helping pay for their service, but you can watch without paying for the service. So there you go. Twitch is a good platform for the stream, but not for supporting unless you want to start playing video games or something. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. And, I talked to a couple people about being an affiliate, which is like a higher level. It's basically like a partner through Twitch. And I can't stream more than 2 days a week. Sometimes I can't stream 2 days a week. So I think they have like a minimum amount that they want you to be streaming every week, and I just can't do that. So I'm going to be kind of throttled by how much I can do on Twitch. So in terms of like me being really transparent about how much I'm actually getting from Twitch, the best thing I'm getting out of Twitch is the interaction with you guys. So I'm not here to make money. I'm here to have this community and have this interaction. So that's why I'm here to do that. So there you go. Exactly, Kesho. So yeah, keep working on being an affiliate, Red Jar Jam. You'll get there. They'll send you an email. The bigger you get, the harder it is to stay in the chat because it's just chaos. Agreed. I even lose track with a small group, so I can't imagine what it would be like when we get into the thousands. I mean, we're up to like 466 followers, but only so many of those can be watching at a time. But still, that's pretty good. We're inching closer to 500. So, again, I'm not, I have no illusions that this stream is going to get huge or anything like that. And I'm okay with that. I really enjoy this group already, and you guys have been, like, the most active group of fans that I've ever had. The most, like, given the most feedback. I wish more people on Patreon would be as active, but I think it's because Patreon is its own thing and people don't want to like keep logging into it, and it's unfortunate that it's not part of Facebook, something that people are already using. But that could change too. People could train themselves to be over there more. So no, I did not save the last few videos. Actually, I saved a couple of them, Kesho, but not all of them. So I have to go back in and make my my thumbnails for all the videos that I need to upload to YouTube. So I'm gonna get back on that. Like I said, I fell off the world when I did decon and was getting ready for Japan. So I screwed some things up, but I'm going to be trying to upload more to YouTube. I started doing the time lapses of my drawings, and one of the things I want to do is start doing that daily. If not daily, just the days that I'm not streaming. So 3 days a week. Let's see. Oh, you have them saved, Kesho. Kesho saved my streams that I didn't save.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
That was awesome. I will send you an email, Kesho. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, good night, D'Artagnan. I'm glad you're excited about the watch. That's good to hear. And good luck. I hope you get it. I hope you're one of the first people. And I'm gonna respond to your email. I'll get to it. It's on my list. I haven't forgotten about you. So yeah, I mean, I know like talking about money is a little uncomfortable, but it's your money, and I'm not trying to like get as much money as possible. I just want you guys to know what is happening with your money. I'm stoked to be getting anything at all, to be honest, beyond what I already, what I sell and stuff, and the fact that people are supporting me is so humbling and not something I expected. When I started Patreon, I didn't expect anybody would sign up. I was just like, well, let's give this a try. And the fact that people are signing up because they see value in my daily uploads, and it helps them through their day and all that stuff, it's awesome. And the conversation I've had with people, you know how like when somebody wants to give you a gift and you're like, oh, you don't have to do that, and you feel uncomfortable. I always tell people to think about the time when they bought a gift for someone, and you want to give a gift to somebody. You have a feeling that like, no, I want you to have this. Just remember that feeling when people want to give you things. So I've been trying to be more accepting about when people want to support and want to do things, because I know how it feels to give to people, and how it makes you feel good as a person to give to people. So there's my life tip for the day. Graciously accept people's generosity because they want to do it, not because they feel obligated to. So there you go. I'm learning to be a human, guys. Your planet confuses me. You okay over there, Spade?
I'm alright.
So quiet tonight.
Sorry, I was just reading an article. Would you like to hear the headline?
Oh, I don't know. Articles these days don't make me very happy.
No. This is fine. Okay. Japanese rail company issues formal apology after train leaves 20 seconds early.
Oh, Japan, I love you. They're issuing an apology for it leaving early.
Yeah. On the bright side, anyone who missed the 9:44 a.m. express because of the 20-second premature departure would have had to wait just 4 minutes for the next northbound train, according to the line's timetable.
Oh man, 4 minutes though in Japan? That's like their honor is destroyed.
Yeah.
I mean, the trains in Japan like run to the like second sometimes, which is really nuts.
I think they have people that like live at the station like 24 hours a day, like making sure that things run properly.
It's really crazy. 20 seconds. Yeah, I remember Shinji like looking at his clock and goes, "It'll be here in 20 seconds."
And then it was.
And it totally was there in 20 seconds. Like it's crazy how on the dot they are. Where it's like, we can't do anything on time here because nobody cares. Yeah, just like the New York subway, right?
Right.
Right, that's if it shows up at all. You go down to the station, and they're like, no, it's been diverted. You got to go to this station and go to that station, and then take a bus over to this station.
To be fair, they were pretty good on the communication for what to do.
Derek says seppuku time. I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it. I thought it was insensitive. Yeah, I was definitely thinking it. I love the public transit system in Japan. My favorite is the Setagaya line.
Oh yeah.
So Setagaya is a small neighborhood just outside of Shibuya, and their train line is, I think, one of the oldest train lines, and it's not like a traditional train line. It just runs on a rail, like a train track on the ground, and it's effectively like a trolley. It's like a bus on a track, and when it gets to the end, it doesn't turn around. The driver just goes to the other end and goes back the other way. And it's very small and very cute and homey and quiet. And it was all like, people just, kids going home from school. And
I'm sure they were like, what are these people doing?
Yeah, we definitely stuck out like a sore thumb in that neighborhood. But I love that train. What, did Jake pop in? Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Hi, Jake. But I'm looking forward to getting lost in Tokyo again with Amanda and Derek and Lisa, who are also going to be there.
It'll be so fun.
It's going to be super fun. And Ash and Tokyo Jesus and Amy. And Jeremiah Kettner said he was going to take us hiking. So this is going to be a very good trip. I'm looking forward to it very much. So I always like the idea of going to a place I've been before and then finding new things. We are there from the 30th to the 7th. So we're there 8 days?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're very much looking forward to the trip. It was funny, Sayu, Tokyo Jesus, said, tell me what Japanese you know. And I started telling him all the words. And he's like, oh. And he goes, why are they all about food? All the words I know are food related. So that should tell you something about what's important to me.
Oh, you know what's awesome? It's going to be kind of cold there.
Oh, nice.
Which means hot corn soup from the vending machine at the train
station.
In a can.
Hot corn soup in a can.
750 yen. I can't wait.
Oh, yes. Family Mart and Lawson. Yes. All the snacks. Family Mart's my favorite, though.
Lawson's pretty good. I like their logo.
Yeah. Well, fun fact. Lawson actually used to be a company from Ohio. Gozaimasu. I feel like that's going to need to be a new GIF.
Oh, when you talk about Ohio?
Yeah, gozaimasu. But now is a Japanese-owned company. So there you go. Fun fact. Yes, Derek, it is going to be super fun. Sugoi. Alright, I think this guy is close to being done. I think he's done. Let me look at him small on the screen. Oh, he's almost there. Got a couple more things I can work on. Oh, also, I learned about something, because I'm an old man and I just learned about things. There's Twitch streamers that do something called IRL
You couldn't
streaming.
Sound more like a dad right now.
Which I hate the sound of that, by the way. So basically, they stream from their phone, and they can stream anywhere. I don't know if I can stream from Tokyo. I doubt it.
We can't.
We might be able to. But I'm gonna try to set that up before we leave. I'm gonna try to see if I can figure it out. So that even if we're doing like something, even if I'm not drawing, even if we're just hanging out and I want to show you guys something in Tokyo or something, I want to try it. So the stream might get a little like it won't have all the overlays and everything won't be all super nice, but we'll still be able to interact and you guys can talk in the chat and all that. So hopefully I can figure it out and then we won't miss yet another stream because I feel super guilty when I do that. And also I'll be able to share some more interesting stuff. I think, it would be really good. A fishing stream. Get it?
Boy.
Thank you, Ginger Skull Twitch. No following. Thank you.
That was good, huh?
Thanks. A fishing stream. Yeah, if I took this out to the... That'd
be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, if I can figure it out, I go out and be super obnoxious out at the stream. Hey guys, I'm just out here fishing. Check it out, guys. Let's see if we can hit 5,000 likes. Oh, God.
Do you hate yourself?
The pun got me a follower. Yes. Amanda, they're still waiting for tiny toy props.
It's gonna
Tiny
happen.
props talk with Amanda.
It has to be after the new year. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Amanda's
a little time.
Amanda's got some stuff to get through. She's working through some stuff, guys.
It's nothing exciting, but yeah, I gotta get through some things. Then I'll be on it. I'm on it. Not right now.
She's excited about it.
I am.
She's just not prepared right now.
I can't do it yet. It'll happen.
You have what they call previous engagements. Her dance card is full.
My dance card is full.
Full up.
Oops.
Kesho can hear the train.
Oh wow.
So we're about a block from the train. It's not very far away. But
that's crazy.
But it doesn't blow the horn until it gets to Columbia Road. Over there. So.
Wow.
I'm amazed that you could hear that.
Yeah, because it's not super loud here. Or maybe it is, and we just don't notice anymore. It might be really loud.
I don't know. Sometimes at night when we have the windows open, it's very loud.
Maybe we're just ear blind to it.
Ear blind. Oh, thank you, Ginger Skull Twitch. That's very nice of you. Oh my gosh, Red Jaro Jam's doing it.
Oh, coming over.
Doing it. Ba-boom!
Yes.
Thank you so much. Boom, Red Jaro Jam. Boom. I can't decide if this guy needs whiskers or not. I can't decide. Yeah, Amanda magically fixed my computer, so.
There you go. I just did one little thing that had nothing to do with Twitch.
I think it might have just been a connectivity thing. Derek says, we went to a tourist spot in Japan that is well known for fish leaping out of a stream onto a man-made bamboo. Then you can catch the fish with your bare hands. That's awesome.
That sounds manly.
Oh no, here comes some more bits. Big ones. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, jeez, that one deflected.
Wait, I'm on a lag. Here we go. Oh, yeah, they picked
Stuff got crazy. Drunk Bits. You got drunken Bits. Go home, Bits. You're drunk. Oh, that's awesome. That's a really fun. Okay, somebody says yes, whiskers. Okay. Here they come.
Not you.
There we go, whiskers. Okay, guys, I think I'm just belaboring this now. I think he came out pretty okay. I think he needs a little bit more shadow there. Well, guys, thank you for returning to the stream. I'm sorry I was gone so long. I will be back Monday. And then next week, I might have to juke the stream around a little bit because of Thanksgiving, because I got to go up and do the family thing. And I also got to log in to Facebook on my phone. I don't have Facebook on my phone. I think I have to fix that so I can talk to you guys on the fan page. So I will figure that out. But I will see you guys next stream. I will make sure that I will tell you guys when the next stream is. And it was awesome hanging out with you guys again. I missed you guys for sure. I missed this. I missed us, guys.
I missed it too.
But we're gonna make it better, and I'm gonna make it more streamlined and all that stuff. So, I draw crappy drawings and eat bacon and drink iced tea.
That sounds amazing.
I'm gonna have to go over and look at your stream as soon as we get off here. But look for more stuff about the watch in the next couple of days. Also, look for follow Red Jaro Jam. If you are not part of the Facebook group and you'd like to be, send a whisper to Kesho81 with your email address that is tied to your Facebook account, and she will send you an invite. So, tied to your face. Dirt butter.
Dirt butter.
So, yeah, send Kesho some whispers if you're interested. So, guys, it was awesome again, and I'm glad to be back. So, I will see you guys next time.
Woo!
And have a good night and have a good weekend. And do the thing that you do on the weekends. Whatever that might be. Bye, guys. Bye. Goodbye.